Hello guys, this is John Lochenko once again, and for today, I'll be working on my third activity for my programming language, or rather programming subject. Alright, so let's start with the instructions. So it says here that for my exercise 3, using my preferred IDE, I should create a program that asks the user for the number of male and female newly hired employees, number of male and female in permanent position, and number of male and female resigned in a company. The program should display the total number of newly hired, permanent, and resigned employee, and we also need to show the percentage based on those categories. So this is basically the sample output from my instructor. So basically, this is how I'm gonna be, or this is how I should pattern the output. All right, so let's now proceed with the codes. So for the IDE, I made use of NetBeans, just like with my previous activities. And this is how my code looks like. All right, so for this one, I made use of Scanner. So since we'll be importing data, I have your import Java util scanner, and then I name the package or the class rather as EMP summary or employee summary. So here for the male percentage and female percentage, we were asked to show the percentage to the second or with two decimal places. So I made use of double as data type. And then for the number of male, female, and the total number, I made use of integer. All right, so for the data type as well. So let's proceed. Okay, so it says here that the user will be asked to enter the number of the newly hired employees, and then it will be tag as males, and then after that the system would ask for the number of newly hired males. So same goes, um, but for the female newly hired, we named it as females. All right, so the total is basically the sum of males and females for this specific category, which is the newly hired. So moving on to the next category, which is the employees on permanent positions. The same, just exactly the same. We just change the name of this the statement. So here, this would ask for the male in permanent position, and this one here will be asking for the female or the number of female in permanent position. So same computation. The total will be basically the sum of male and female on permanent position, specifically on this part of the codes. All right, so next category is the resigned employees. So just like what we did with the previous categories, I divided it into two, which is the male and the female, with the category of resigned employees. So I also name it that way. So for the total, basically the sum of males and females under this category. Then for the next part, based on the desired output, it should show this specific passage that says like thank you for the information after the user was able to input all the data needed. So this specific passage will be shown, and then this one will be, or the summary will be shown automatically, including the percentage. So for the percentage, here, so the number of newly hired employee plus the total. All right, so the male percentage will be computed as 100 plus dot 00, because we are asked to do it in two decimal places, multiplied by males over the total. So that's how we compute the percentage of the male, specifically for newly hired employees. While for the percentage of female rather, same formula. So 100.00 multiplied to female over the total. So that's basically how it's being computed. And then for the system out print, the um it will be shown separately as male and female. So that's basically the computation. So I just divided it into three categories as well, which is for the newly hired, for the permanent employee, and for the resigned employee. So there, and then just close it. So let's try to run it, and then I'll be showing you how to make use of this. Done. Okay, so here it says that I should enter the number of newly hired males. So let me just make use of the numbers that my instructor put on the instruction. So 36. Then let's say we're able to hire 17 females. Number of permanent position males is 36 as well. 17 for the position permanent position female, and then for the resigned males, let's also put here 36, and then 17 for the female resigned, or number of resigned females, and then this is how it shows. So basically the number of hired employees here will be just summed up. So that's why we have here 53. The composition is 67% of the total newly hired employees, or rather 67.92% is female, and then the rest, which is 32.08%, is composed of female. So same goes with the permanent employees and also for the resigned employees. So basically, this is how the exercise looks like. I hope you were able to learn something today. Thank you.